All right, so we're live here. LILJ High School Winter League playoffs. And in this matchup, we have the St. Anthony's white team taking on the 2028s of YJ Napolitano Chamberlain. And so far, it is the Friars leading this one 2-0 in the early stages of this game. And this is going to be a shot clock violation on YJ. So the turnover gives it back to St. Anthony's. And here comes Noel Meenan for the Friars. Meenan. And this one on the deck. Ground ball going back to YJ. So Salerno with possession works it across. And now YJ will look to clear up the field. So the Friars doing a good job on the ride as YJ looks to get it up to their offense, and they do. But the shot clock now inside of 30 seconds for YJ. And the ball hits the deck. Grochow, she gets it back. And she draws the contact here with 9 to shoot. So Rhodes will go behind. Now it's Grochow shooting. Oh, that one goes wide. And Morio, she wins the chase for St. Anthony's. So the ball back with the Friars. And Melania Morio racing up the field. Now going to work it back to Belmonte. And they'll redirect. Oh, dangerous pass as it's deflected. So Barham with that deflection, but it stays with St. Anthony's. So St. Anthony's with it offensively. Now it's Christie. Now the Friars to get it to X with Milady. Milady using the pick. Milady shooting and scoring. So for Chloe Milady, that increases the lead to 3-0, and the turnover gives this right back to St. Anthony's. So now as the Friars work this around. Oh, nice look by Tori, and that shot is a save. Great save by Millette. And the Friars, they'll keep possession as Meenan with the GB. And the shot by Christie goes high. And this pass broken up. And YJ, they come up with possession. So Gowan with the ground ball. And now Millette will look for an outlet for YJ. So YJ, they cleared up the field to their offense. And they look to get on the board. Oh, but this one on the ground. And possession goes to Morio. So Melania Morio with that ground ball. And now Belmonte getting that one up ahead as the Friars push up the field. Oh, that pass is broken up. Ball back to YJ. So Kogel, she has the takeaway. Oh, but another turnover for YJ. So possession back with the Friars. Nice check though, and this one back to YJ. So Legala coming up with the GB. So for YJ, they're just looking to settle in and get a clean offensive possession here as they still look to get on the scoreboard. So the ball with Legala. Legala now gives to Barham. And Barham, that shot goes high. That's a good stick for St. Anthony's by Gandolfo. And that shot off the mark by Grochow. Possession will go back to St. Anthony's. And Gandolfo gets it up to Christie. Oh, nice one more. And the goal scored by Chloe Milady. So St. Anthony's pushing up the field in transition. And that is their fourth goal of the game. A 4-0 lead, which will bring us back to the draw circle. And possession going to the Friars once again. So Kosciuszko with that ground ball. This one on the ground, fight for the GB. And this is going to be a turnover. So YJ getting the ball back. Now Millette looks for the outlet, gets it to Salerno. Ball now back on offense with YJ, as we're now inside of 9:30 remaining in the first half. And we have a whistle here. This is going to stay with YJ. So it's Grochow. And Hansen, she gets that to Derby. Derby slicing and dicing. That shot saved by Belmonte. Fresh shot clock once again for YJ. Hansen gets inside, shoots on another save for Belmonte. Now it's Grochow on Grochow's pass, knocked down, but a late whistle, and this will in fact go to St. Anthony's. So Langdon gets that up the field for the Friars. Now it's Moore. Moore gets the pick. Now Torrey with the pick from Moore. The shot. And that's another save for Millette. This will stay with the Friars. Kosciuszko defended by Salerno. Gives to Meenan. So Meenan, she has the free position. Meenan shoots. It's in for Noelle Meenan. So the score now 5-0 in favor of St. Anthony's. Now that's Hanson. She works it to Derby. Derby defended by Christie. Now inside at 20 on the shot clock. Query the look inside. On that shot by Barham. Off the pipe. And here comes St. Anthony's. Kosciuszko, she gets it up the field for the Friars. Now Milady back to Kosciuszko. Now the ball with Anna Christie. Christie once again defended by Salerno. That shot is in for Anna Christie. So the lead up to 6 for St. Anthony's. And this ball hits the deck, but YJ, they secure. Goes out of bounds off of St. Anthony's. Ball will stay with YJ. And Simus works that one back to Andrea. And now it's Gowan with the rock. Barham shoots, and it is in. So that gets YJ on the board. Now inside of 5 minutes remaining in the first half. And now it's YJ doing a good job on the ride as St. Anthony's looks to clear. And Morio gets it up to Torrey. Now the shot clock at 15. Milady's got it. On her pass is broken up. Scooped up by Hanson. And now it's the Friars riding the ball back. And Andrea, they're gonna send it up the field, but it is taken away by Casey Torrey. She gives to Moore. And that shot is good for Milady. So the Friars, they force the turnover, and it leads to the goal scored by Chloe Milady. And Anna Christie on that assist. And so now it's a 7-1 lead for St. Anthony's as we once again go back to the draw circle. And it's into the stick of Morio. So Melania Morio coming up with possession on that draw. So St. Anthony's, they get it to Christie. Now Christie to Meenan. Christie sets the pick. Oh, looking back for Christie is Meenan. And St. Anthony's, they do keep it alive. Nice job by YJ breaking up that play. Oh, Milady, what a look! And it's Melania Morio with the finish. So Milady to Morio. And it's now an 8-1 lead for St. Anthony's. So it's YJ. They work it around now. It's up top with Derby. Derby. Oh, nice look. And the finish for YJ. So the goal there scored by Chamberlain. So YJ with an answer there. Now an 8-6 game with a minute 20 to go in the first half. Or excuse me, an 8-2 game. Friars by 6. Now Meenan looks to get inside and give this one back to Noel Meenan. And Meenan runs it in. Oh, nice save by Millette. But the second effort as Meenan there for her own rebound. And she puts it back in. So the shot clock is now off. This one on the deck. And Tori has it for SA. So the turnover means the Friars can now hold for the final shot of the first half. Morio with 8 to shoot. Oh, looking for Christie. And Meenan with the GB. Can she get a shot off? She does. And it's good at the buzzer for Noel Meenan. So the Friars lead this one 10-2. And we'll take a brief timeout and come back shortly with the start of the second half. I had this already. I'm good to go live. Mike, what's up? All right, so we are back live here for the second half. St. Anthony's, the white team, leading this one 10-2 over the 2028s of YJ Napolitano Chamberlain. So the Friars with the ball on offense. And it's with Noel Meenan. Center hash lined up for a free position. And Meenan, she scores. So that is her fourth of the game. And they get the takeaway on the ride. Nice job, and it's a goal for St. Anthony's. So a great job by Gandolfo. Gandolfo forcing that takeaway and taking it to the house. Now for YJ, the ball with Grochow. Grochow to Query. Oh, nice look. Oh, but that shot by Gowan is saved. And in the net for St. Anthony's in the second half, Sophia Moshida. So she's got that save, and on the other end, it is Meenan once again. Number 5 for Noel Meenan. And Christie with that feed. And the fight for this ground ball, but the Friars, they come up with it. So Milady, she surveys, now gives to Christie. Christie gives to Kosciuszko. Now it's Meenan up top. Christie, she's defended by Derby. Christie shoots, and it is in. So Anna Christie, she increases the lead to 12. Derby looking to clear. The check from behind by Christie. And it's secured by Torrey. So the Friars, they look to settle this one now. Morio gives to Cahill. Now it's Langdon back to Morio. Christie with the rock at X. Oh, Christie, she scores once again. So that's now a hat trick for Anna Christie. Now inside of 8 minutes remaining in the game. The ball with Chamberlain as she's defended by Cassandra Rhodes. Now just 10 to shoot for YJ. And that shot is a goal with short time. Kaylee Fitzgibbon with that goal. So the short time, not a problem for YJ on that possession. And for the Friars, it's Bianca Moore giving to Noelle Meenan. Meenan with 6 goals in the game. Oh, nice look for Cahill. And that's going to be a save for Millette. Nice job by Noelle Meenan with the check. But the ball will stay with YJ. Now it's Query. Query defended by Rhodes. And that shot is a save for Moshida. St. Anthony's with it, and they look to push. Milady to Meenan. Oh, nice look back for Christie. Christie with the score. And we will once again make our way back to the draw circle. So it's going to be Casey Torrey on the draw for the Friars. And Paige Knott for YJ. Now with 5 minutes remaining in the game. And we'll do this one again. And the ground ball to Kosciuszko. Across to Morio. Oh, just unable to control that one cleanly. So YJ, they look for the outlet. Again, St. Anthony's doing a really good job on the ride as the shot clock already at 20 seconds. And YJ still looking to clear. And in the net for YJ is El Bertrand. And Bertrand sends this one up the field. And this will be a shot clock violation. Now it's the Friars on the other end. And that one is in. So St. Anthony's, they turn defense to offense. The lead now at 18-3. Approaching 2:30 remaining in the game. And for YJ, looking for the takeaway. This one will, in fact, go back to YJ. So nice job there by Maddox Warworth. But the knockdown by Meenan. So that's a turnover as the ball back with the Friars. And Meenan takes it to the house. Now on the other end, it's Chamberlain. Chamberlain to the Gala. Oh, the Gala shot goes wide. And with possession now is going to be Kaylee Fitzgibbon. So Fitzgibbon can run this one in. Good defense, though, by the Friars. And it winds up into the stick of Moshida. And the Friars redirect across the field to Cahill. So with 40 seconds left, the game clock and shot clock virtually identical. So the shot clock now officially turned off. This is going to be a win for the Friars here. And the knockdown, ball on the ground, and that is going to do it. So a big win for the Friars in this one. Thanks for everyone that tuned in. Coming up shortly will be the start of the next matchup. Mike, what's up? It was good. It was very relaxing. How was yours? Nice. Nice. Nice change of pace, you know?
Wantagh right here.
Oh, thanks, Wayne. Sorry. All right, so we are back live here for the LILJ High School Winter League playoffs. And in this matchup, it is Nassau versus Suffolk, as we have the Wantagh Warriors in the black taking on the Commack Cougars in the white. And possession right now with the Warriors on offense. And it's Drago as she pulls back out. Now it's Noss with it up top. And the whistle will keep this with Wantagh, so give the ball back to Peyton Noss. So Noss lined up for the free position. Noss's shot, and that one goes wide. And actually, Bez Milinovic getting a piece of that, which resets the shot clock. And the ball will go to Commack, and they get it up the field to Aubrey Moore. So for Commack, looking for the game's first goal, as it's Rojas, and she gives that to Atlas. Now looking for Kolomachuk, but this one is taken back by the Warriors. And Drago looks to keep it alive for Wantagh, and she does. that shot is going to be a save. So the save for Bez Milinovic. And the ball going back to Commack. And that shot is in. So the goal by Sarah Frank gets Commack on the board first. So they take the 1-0 lead. Wantagh quickly getting it up the field. So Wantagh, they look for the answer. So this one will stay with the Warriors as Kurz, she draws the shooting space. Oh, and the ball pops free. Scooped up by Bez Milinovic. So the ball back to Commack. And so Cohen, she gets it to the offense for the Cougars. So now it's Moore with possession up top. Now inside of 20 on the shot clock for Commack. Oh, and that shot is a save. So Wantagh with the save on that shot there by Parisi. And it's a reset on the shot clock as the save made by Madeline Gonzalez. Later, guys, we got the Friars leaving the building. Now for Commack, ball with Moore, 25 to shoot. Now it's Parisi. And Parisi gets her hands free, shoots, and it is in for Emily Parisi. So now a 2-0 lead for Commack. Wantagh looks to clear. And so Kara Fisher gets it up to the offense, but it's knocked free. Ball on the ground. And Jill Hawley getting it back for the Warriors to retain possession. So the ball will start with Sierra Jill Hawley. And that shot is a save. Another save for Bez Milinovic. And she secures possession. Gets it out to Julia Parisi. So Commack, they work this one around. Stodder now gives to Marr. Marr now works that across to Parisi. Now back to Marr with 15 to shoot. Marr shooting. And that one goes wide. Short time now for Commack. Oh, nice look back for Marr. And she scores. With short time, Commack, they take the 3-0 lead. So the goal by Aubrey Marr, and Atlas with that assist. And once again, Commack getting it back off the takeaway. So Mar gives to Parisi. Now it's Rojas going back up top to Parisi. Now the shot clock at 10 seconds for Commack. Here comes the pick by Mar. Parisi's got to go. Shoots. And that's going to be a save for Gonzalez. Commack, they retain possession, so they get a reset on the shot clock. Now Mar goes behind the cage, operating from X. Now looks to weave her way inside, and she scores. So the second of the game for Aubrey Mar. And the score now 4-0 Commack brings us back to the draw circle. So now 10 minutes remaining in the first half. And this one is up. Oh, and that's going to be a win for Wantagh. So Dankenbrink winning that draw. Oh, and that's going to be another save for Bezmalinovic. And Wantagh, they keep possession, so they get the reset. Now it's Drago at X. Drago defended by Cohen. Commack sending the double. Drago now going backwards. Now gives to Noss inside of 20 on the shot clock. And this one broken up, and the ground ball goes to Aubrey Mar. So the ball back with Commack on offense, looking to increase their lead. So Stodder gives to Mar. Now up top to Parisi. Parisi flips back to Mar. Oh, Mar loses the ball, but Parisi there to secure. And now they look inside for Kolomachuk, and that's a save for Gonzalez. So Gonzalez with that save, and the outlet up to Kurz. Now Noss with it for Wantagh. Oh, Noss's pass broken up. And back with it is Commack. Here comes Cohen. So Leah Cohen with the takeaway, giving this back to Commack on offense. Now possession with Parisi. Parisi splits the D, and she scores. Emily Parisi, that's her second of the game. Commack, they take the 5-0 lead. Now back with the ball on offense. is Wantagh, still looking to get on the board. So Fisher with possession. Oh, Fisher loses the ball, looks to get it back, but Commack, they come up with another takeaway. So on the takeaway there's Julia Parisi. Now it's Sarah Frank. And that pass intended for Elwood. She maintains possession, ball back to Frank. And she gives to Rojas. So now Parisi with the flip back to Moore. Oh, Moore, the look for Kolomachuk. And this one will stay with Ava Kolomachuk as she gets a free position. So Kolomachuk with the rock, center hash, shoots, and Gonzalez with another save. Gonzalez sending this one up ahead. And a nice handle there for Wantagh by Nappy. So Nappy getting this one up to the offense for Wantagh, as we're now inside of 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. And that one goes out of bounds. So Wantagh turning it over that time. So Commack with possession offensively. And this is going to be shot clock violation here. I believe that should have been a reset for Commack on the change of possession. So a tough break there. And it's Wantagh once again getting the ball up the field. So Fisher gives to Kurz. Now it's Noss. And the flip back to Noss. Noss defended by Cohen. And the look inside. And the shot is going to be a save. The second effort saved again by Bezmalinovich. So that's back-to-back saves for Bezmalinovich, keeping the shutout intact for Commack. Now Frank is going to give to Rojas. Now to Parisi. And Frank with the look for Parisi. Shot. Knocked down. This stays with Commack with now 10 to shoot. Parisi the shot. Another save for Madeline Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, she continues to keep Wantagh in this game. Oh, and that one just unable to be handled cleanly by O'Callahan. And on the ground, scooped up by Sarah Frank for Commack. Gets it to Mar. Mar the shot. And another save for Gonzalez. No shortage of shots seen for Madeline Gonzalez in this first half. But again, she continues to keep Wantagh in this game. Now on the other end for Wantagh, the ball with Fisher, and that pass is broken up. Fight for the ground ball, and it looks like stepping in the crease is the call. So this one will stay with Wantagh. The ball with Sierra Gilholly. Gilholly gives to Fisher. Oh, nice look. And the finish by Noss to get Wantagh on the board. So Fisher to Noss. And that is Wantagh's first goal of the game. Now 15 seconds remaining in the first half. So can Commack get a shot off? 3 to shoot. And that's going to bring us to halftime. So we will take a brief timeout. Commack leading 5-1, and we'll be back shortly with the start of the second half. It's 5-1. I got to tell them to change it. Okay. Yeah. All right, so we are back for the second half between Commack and Wantagh. And the first possession of the second half with Commack leading this game 5-1. So Parisi gives to Marr. Marr will go back to Parisi. Now it's Sarah Frank. Frank giving that one to Stoddard. Now the flip to Marr. Marr now gives to Frank. Shot clock now at 15 seconds for Commack. Marr now with 5 to shoot, gives to Frank. Frank shot, and that's another save for Gonzalez. So she's picking up where she left off in that first half. And now Wantagh, they look to clear. And give this ball back to Nappy. So nice job by Angelina Nappy getting it up to the Warriors offense. Now it's Kurz with possession for Wantagh. She works it out to Noss. Oh, and that shot by Dankenbrink is another save for Bezmalinovich. So we've definitely had ourselves a goalie battle in this game. But it's just Commack so far being able to provide the offense needed to have the lead in this game. And the ball back to Commack, so it's Sarah Frank. And Frank gets it to Marr. Marr now getting downhill. She shoots, and it's good. So for Aubrey Marr, that gives her a hat trick in the game. She's got half of the Commack goals as they lead 6-1. So Wantagh looking for an answer. Drago with possession at X. Comes around. Now gets it back to X. Now possession with Noss. 10 to shoot for Wantagh. Commack, they send the double. Noss works it back to Drago with 5 to shoot. And not sure Wantagh's aware. And they are not. So that will result in a shot clock violation. So the Commack defense once again holding up. And that pass tipped, but makes its way into the stick of Parisi. Now Sarah Frank, looking to split the double, but instead, that's going to be a charge. So Kylie Connors drawing the charge for Wantagh. Nice job there. So the turnover, giving it back to Wantagh. Now here comes Dankenbrink. Dankenbrink's shot goes wide. Drago defended by Rojas. Now it's Noss, who's defended by Marr. Commack setting the double. And this will stay with Noss. Oh, nice look for Jill Hulley. And Jill Hulley scores. So Connors to Jill Hulley. And that's the second goal of the game for Wantagh. Strong finish there by Sierra Jill Hulley. So a 6-2 game will bring us back to the draw circle. And possession goes to Wantagh. So Connors with that ground ball. But her pass is picked off by Sarah Frank. Great read there by Frank. That pass gets away. It looks like it'll stay in bounds. And it does. So Elwood keeps possession alive for Commack. Parisi with possession, defended by Connors. Now Parisi gets to X. Nice look for the cutting Marr. And her shot is saved. Another save for Madeline Gonzalez. So Gonzalez, she continues to rack up the saves in this game. Now the ball back with Wantagh's offense. Gets away though. The deflection will keep this with Wantagh. Now it's Kurz, defended by Frank. And Kurz will keep possession. And Frank will go behind. So Annika Kurz has that one popped free, but she'll get this one right back. And Kurz once again. Ball pops free. This time we play on, and the ground ball goes to Commack. So Rojas with the GB, but taken away by Drago. Now it's Drago shooting, and she scores. Madeline Drago. Nice job causing the turnover and rewarding herself with that goal. That brings us to a 6-3 game. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the second half. Nice handle there by Parisi, but she'll pull back out. Gives to Cohen. Now it's Emily Parisi up top. And this will be a free position here for Emily Parisi. So Parisi lined up, ready to go. Her shot is in. So that's now a hat trick for for Emily Parisi. So she and Aubrey Marr, they have 6 of the 7 Commack goals. And this shot by Julia Parisi is another save for Gonzalez. But the takeaway as it goes right back to Commack. So they get another possession. That was Leah Cohen with the caused turnover. Now it's Frank. Give to Kolomachuk. The save. Saved again. Boy, Madeline Gonzalez. And you know, this is nothing new for Gonzalez in the high school winter league. So coming into this game, as this one is turned over, ball back to Commack. But just to finish this quick thought, coming into this game for Madeline Gonzalez, she's totaled 33 saves in a 4-game span, and she's got a save percentage of 57%. And again, that's going into the game. So at the rate this game is going, that save percentage should only go up, as she's definitely over 50% in saves in this game. Now on the other end, Commack once again doing a nice job defensively, forcing another turnover. So Parisi with possession, defended by Noss. Parisi shot, another save for Gonzalez, and this time Wantagh comes up with it, and Fisher gets that up ahead to Drago. And Drago has that one knocked free, but the whistle will keep this one with Madeline Drago. So Drago will get a free possession here. Free position, shot, and that's a save for Bezmalinovich. So now 5:40 remaining here in this game. Commack, they've held a lead the entire way in this one. And that shot by Marr, give this one back to Aubrey Marr. So the UConn commit, Aubrey Marr with the free position. That step down shot is in. As that one getting a piece of the pipes. And so for Marr, that gives her number 4 in the game. Back on the other end for Wantagh. Drago getting it up the field for the Warriors. And Danzillo, ball down. Rojas looking for Commack. And she has it. So the ground ball to Avery Rojas. She works it back to Bezmalinovich. And they redirect. Wantagh looking to ride it back. They send the double. And Frank's pass intended for Parisi gets away. And the ball back to the Warriors. So Kurz flying up the field, gives to Dankenbrink. That shot saved by Bezmilinovic. Ball back with Commack. Nice job by Wantagh. Good job on the ride by Dankenbrink, getting it back. And now it's Drago. Drago scores. So Wantagh, they turn defense to offense. And so for Drago, that's her second of the game. So now the 12th goal of the game, which brings us back to the draw circle inside of 3 minutes remaining. And so it's Aubrey Marr on the draw for Commack and Mia Dankenbrink for Wantagh. And possession to Commack into the stick of Parisi. And Wantagh, they get it right back, forcing the turnover. Now Dankenbrink racing up the field. Dankenbrink, her pass broken up by Rojas. This will stay with Wantagh. So possession with Drago. Drago, a chance for her third. But that one off the mark. Ball back to Commack. Here comes Aubrey Marr. So Marr with it up top. Commack, they can eat a good amount of time here. Now it's Frank shooting off the pipe. And Madeline Gonzalez secures it for Wantagh. Now under a minute remaining. About a 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the fight for this ground ball. And Marr has it. Marr up ahead. Oh, and it is in. So that is going to be a goal. So the goal scored by Atlas as it deflected off of her and in. Maybe not how they drew it up, but they'll take it. As time is going to wind down in this one. Wantagh maybe looking to get one more shot off here. Ball with Jill Hawley. And it looks like that will in fact do it. So that